She left. Now what? Let me guess. You're feeling shattered, lost, and powerless. It's as though the ground beneath you has vanished, leaving you in free fall, questioning everything. But what if I told you that this heartbreak, this pain, is actually your golden opportunity? What if I told you that you hold the power to flip the script, to make her regret ever letting you go? Not just regret it, but truly wish she had never taken you for granted. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate roadmap to transform heartbreak into triumph. You'll learn how to take that pain and forge it into an unshakable force of power. By the end of this journey, she won't just regret walking away. She'll be questioning the very moment she ever thought life would be better without you. These 12 methods are designed to change the game entirely. Are you ready? If you're tired of being the victim and ready to reclaim your life, this is your moment. Yes, breakups suck. They hit hard, and sometimes they leave us doubting everything about ourselves. But here's the thing. Feeling sorry for yourself changes nothing. Sitting in misery, replaying the heartbreak on a loop, and wallowing in what could have been. That's the formula for staying stuck. If you want her to regret leaving you, you need to rewrite the story. Shift gears. Stop asking why it happened and start asking, what kind of man do I want to become? Put yourself first, rise above the pain, and become the man she didn't even realize she lost. This is not just about getting her attention. It's about something far bigger. We're talking total transformation, mentally, emotionally, physically. And here's the kicker, this isn't just for her. By the time you've mastered these 12 steps, you'll discover something remarkable. The man you've become might not even want her back. If this resonates with you, take a deep breath and commit. Subscribe to Invincible within now and join a community of warriors turning setbacks into unstoppable power. Comment below with "I deserve" if you are ready to step into your greatness. Stick with me until the end of this video because every step builds on the last, and together they'll lead you to a place of transformation. Don't keep this breakthrough to yourself. Share it with a friend who needs it. Now let's dive in. Your comeback starts now. Number 1. Stop all contact. Silence is your first move. The first and most essential rule after a breakup is simple: cut all contact immediately. No calls, no text, no scrolling through her social media profiles, no accidental likes on her posts at 2 a.m. This step might feel like climbing Everest, but trust me, it's non-negotiable. Why? Because the more you chase her, the more she runs. The more you show you're still hung up on her, the more validated she feels in her decision to walk away. By going silent, you're sending a powerful message. I don't need you to feel whole. You're proving to her, and more importantly to yourself, that you respect your own worth enough to step back. And that silence, it's not just golden, it's deafening. When you stop being available, something remarkable happens. She starts wondering where you went. Your absence lingers, louder than any words you could say. She begins to notice the void where your presence used to be. And as much as she might not admit it, she'll start questioning her decision to leave. Silence isn't just about cutting her off. It's about reclaiming your power. Too many men convince themselves they can't live without her. But let me tell you this, you can. And the moment you realize it, you're free. Cutting off contact is the first step toward regaining control over your emotions and your life. Think of it this way: the tighter you cling, the faster she slips away. But the moment you let go, you create the space for her to feel your absence. By cutting her off, you're forcing her to sit with her own thoughts and confront the reality of what she's lost. You don't need to be in her life to make her regret leaving you. Start small. Delete her number if necessary. Block her on social media if you have to. Replace old habits, like rereading old messages or scrolling through her pictures, with new, productive ones. Remove anything in your environment that pulls you back into the past. Let go of the shared memories that no longer serve you. This isn't about erasing her from your life, it's about clearing the path for your future. The less you think about her, the more she'll think about you. Silence speaks volumes, use it wisely. Number 2, transform yourself, turn pain into power. While you're staying silent, it's time to focus on someone who truly matters. You. This is where heartbreak becomes your secret weapon. Instead of letting the pain consume you, use it as fuel to create the best version of yourself. Start with your physical health. Hit the gym, change your diet, build a body that radiates strength and confidence, not just to impress her, but to prove to yourself that you're capable of transformation. Every drop of sweat, every rep, every step is a testament to your resilience. Let the gym become your sanctuary, the place where pain is reshaped into power. But transformation isn't just physical. It's mental and emotional too. Breakups often leave you questioning your worth, but here's the truth: your worth isn't tied to someone else's decision. Take this time to dive deep into your mind. Start journaling to process your emotions. Meditate to find clarity. Read books that challenge your perspective and ignite your growth. Every day is a chance to level up. Create a routine that demands discipline and commitment. Start your mornings with purpose. Exercise, plan your goals, and take steps toward achieving them. Even small, consistent progress will build momentum over time. Consider this an opportunity to explore new horizons. Take on challenges that push you out of your comfort zone. Join a fitness challenge, pick up a hobby, or learn a skill you've always wanted to master. These activities not only keep you focused but also expand your world. And here's the irony: by the time she sees you again, you'll be unrecognizable. Not just in your appearance, but in your energy, your confidence, and your presence. You'll no longer be the man she left. You'll be someone stronger, wiser, and more grounded. This transformation isn't about revenge. It's about self-respect. It's about proving to yourself that heartbreak isn't the end. It's the beginning of a powerful chapter in your life. And when she looks at the new you, she won't just see what she lost, she'll see the man she didn't even know existed. Number 3. Adopt a Stoic mindset. Mastering your inner world. Breakups are like emotional hurricanes, leaving chaos in their wake. Anger, sadness, jealousy, they all surge up, demanding attention. But here's the truth: letting these emotions control you only deepens the storm. Instead, a Stoic man recognizes that he cannot control the external. The breakup, her decisions, her actions, but he can control his response. This mindset isn't just empowering, it's transformative. A Stoic man doesn't suppress emotions, he masters them. When sadness creeps in or anger flares up, take a moment to pause. Feel the emotion, but don't let it define your actions. Reacting impulsively might feel satisfying in the moment, but it undermines your long-term growth. Instead, embrace the wisdom of the Stoics. Focus on what you can control: your attitude, your behavior, your choices. Accept the situation as it is. What's done is done. Wishing for things to be different won't change the reality, but accepting it gives you the power to shape your future. This isn't about apathy, it's about resilience. By choosing to respond with strength, you set yourself apart from most people who crumble under the weight of rejection. Consider this: when she sees you handling the breakup with emotional stability and grace, it sends a clear signal. You're not a man who falls apart at the first sign of adversity. You're a man with vision, someone who knows how to navigate life's storms with wisdom and strength. To cultivate this mindset, make mindfulness or meditation part of your daily routine. These practices help you observe your emotions without being consumed by them. When emotional turbulence arises, remind yourself of a core Stoic principle: your power lies in your reaction, not in controlling others. Journaling is another powerful tool. Write down your thoughts and emotions. Reflect on them. This practice not only brings clarity but also trains your mind to remain calm under pressure. It's a way to channel your energy productively instead of letting it spiral. Every time a wave of negativity hits, pause. Breathe deeply. Ask yourself, is this reaction serving my long-term goals? Then redirect your focus. Over time, this practice will become second nature, turning you into a man who doesn't just survive setbacks but thrives because of them. Number 4. Upgrade your social circle. Surround yourself with excellence. They say you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, take a moment to assess your inner circle. Are these people elevating you, challenging you, and inspiring you to grow? Or are they holding you back, keeping you stuck in old patterns? After a breakup, it's easy to retreat into the comfort of familiar faces. But if your social circle isn't encouraging you to rise above, it's time to make a change. Surrounding yourself with ambitious, high-caliber individuals isn't just about impressing her, it's about redefining yourself. Imagine this. You start hanging out with people who are driven, successful, and focused on their goals. You absorb their energy, their habits, their mindset. Slowly but surely, you begin to level up in every area of your life. And when she sees you surrounded by winners, people who are clearly going places, she'll feel a sting. Why? Because it's undeniable. You've moved into a new league, one that she might no longer have access to. But this isn't about revenge, it's about evolution. Break free from the emotional echo chamber of your old circle. Seek out people who challenge your thinking, inspire your growth, and push you to expand your horizons. Start attending networking events or joining club groups that align with your interests. Whether it's a professional organization, a fitness community, or a hobby group, these are fertile grounds for meeting like-minded, driven individuals. Don't just aim to socialize. Aim to connect deeply with people who share your vision for success. As your social circle transforms, so will your mindset. You'll start thinking bigger, aiming higher, and achieving more. And here's the kicker. You won't be doing it to make her jealous or to prove anything to anyone. You'll be doing it because you deserve the best for yourself. By aligning yourself with people who inspire greatness, you'll notice a profound shift in your life. You'll step into a version of yourself that even you might not have imagined. And when she sees this transformation, when she realizes you're thriving without her, it won't just make her regret leaving, it'll make her question what she's missed out on. Your social circle should reflect your future, not your past. Choose wisely and watch as your world begins to change. Number 5, become unavailable. The power of absence. Availability can be a double-edged sword. The easier you are to reach, the less intriguing and valuable you seem. After a breakup, the instinct to stay close, responding quickly, being overly accommodating, often backfires. It doesn't reignite her feelings. Instead, it reinforces her decision to leave. The secret lies in scarcity. When you pull back and make yourself less accessible, you create space for her to miss you. The mystery of your absence triggers curiosity. Suddenly, she's left wondering, why isn't he replying? Why isn't he around? What is he doing that's more important than me? That curiosity evolves into longing. This isn't about playing games, it's about redirecting your focus. True unavailability doesn't come from ignoring her. It comes from genuinely being busy. Fill your time with meaningful activities, work on your goals, pursue new hobbies, spend time with friends, or explore uncharted interests. Let your life be so full that you don't have the time or the need to revolve around her or anyone else. Remember, being unavailable doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means prioritizing yourself, valuing your time, and refusing to place her at the center of your world. As your focus shifts to self-improvement and growth, she'll notice the change. You're no longer the man who waits by the phone, desperate for a reply. You've become someone who's thriving on his own terms. This dynamic shift rekindles the challenge. Humans inherently value what they can't easily have. When you're hard to reach, you become more desirable. Your absence speaks louder than words. It says, I've moved on, and I don't need you to define my worth. In this newfound space, she'll start to reflect. The routine she took for granted, your texts, your availability, will now feel like a void. And in that void lies the seed of regret. Number 6, become emotionally strong. Mastery over your inner world. Emotional stability is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. A breakup often tests your emotional limits, stirring feelings of anger, sadness, and jealousy. While these emotions are natural, allowing them to control your actions will only push her further away. Instead, channel them into something greater: emotional strength. Becoming emotionally strong doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. On the contrary, it means acknowledging them, understanding them, and processing them in a healthy way. Journaling, therapy, or confiding in a mentor can be powerful tools for navigating this emotional terrain. Each step you take toward mastering your emotions reinforces your resilience. When she sees that you're unshaken, that you've faced your feelings head on and emerged stronger, it's a powerful statement. You're no longer the man weighed down by emotional turmoil. You've evolved into someone who's calm, collected, and in control. That transformation is magnetic. Emotions are fleeting, but how you handle them defines your character. Most people react impulsively to life's challenges, letting emotions dictate their decisions. But when you choose to pause, breathe, and respond thoughtfully, you set yourself apart. Emotional mastery isn't just about looking composed. It's about reclaiming your power. When challenges arise, practice emotional resilience. Instead of reacting in the heat of the moment, reflect. Ask yourself, is this reaction aligned with the person I'm striving to become? This simple pause can make all the difference. Over time, you'll find that fewer things can rattle you, and even the most trying situations feel manageable. As you grow emotionally, your strength will radiate. People, including her, will notice. Emotional stability isn't just attractive, it's inspiring. It signals that you're not only surviving the breakup, but thriving despite it. This strength doesn't just improve your relationships, it elevates every aspect of your life. From your career to your friendships, being emotionally unshakable becomes your superpower. The stronger you become internally, the less power anyone else has over you. You're no longer seeking validation from external sources, you've found it within yourself. And that kind of strength, it's unforgettable. Number 7. Date new people. Expanding your horizons, and one of the most effective ways to move forward after a breakup is to embrace the idea of dating again. But let's be clear, this isn't about playing games or seeking revenge. It's not about parading new relationships to spark jealousy or insecurity in your ex. Instead, it's an opportunity to remind yourself of your worth, expand your experiences, and rediscover the joy of meaningful connections. When you open yourself up to new possibilities, you send a powerful message, not just to her but to yourself. You remind yourself that you're not defined by a single relationship, and that there are countless people out there who might appreciate you even more deeply. This is a time to explore, to meet new people who align with your values and aspirations, and to learn what you truly want in a partner moving forward. It's natural for your ex to notice this shift. When she sees that other women are drawn to you, it often triggers a sense of regret. Not because of manipulation, but because it forces her to reevaluate what she lost. However, this isn't about validation from her or anyone else. It's about your growth. Approach dating with authenticity. Avoid shallow flings or treating new people as tools in some larger scheme. Instead, be genuine in your interactions. If you're exploring online dating apps or attending social events, do so with an open heart and respect for others. Build connections based on mutual interest, not convenience or strategy. As you step into this new phase, focus on the quality of your connections. The right relationships will challenge you, inspire you, and support your evolution into a better version of yourself. This approach not only fosters personal growth, but also redefines how you view relationships, preparing you for a deeper and more fulfilling partnership in the future, whether it's with her or someone entirely new. Number 8. Let her come to you. Reclaiming the power. After putting in the work to improve yourself and rebuild your life, it's time to shift gears. You've done the hard part. Growing, thriving, and creating a better version of yourself. Now the ball is in her court. If she reaches out, resist the temptation to immediately jump at the opportunity to reconnect. Respond politely, but maintain your distance. Let her feel the weight of your absence and see the changes you've undergone. This is not about playing hard to get. It's about recognizing your newfound value and refusing to compromise it. When you stop chasing her, you regain control of the dynamics. You're no longer the man desperately clinging to a past relationship. You've become someone she needs to work to re-enter the life of. A man of higher standards, clear boundaries, and undeniable self-worth. This shift in power is significant. It forces her to see the reality you're no longer the person she left behind. You've grown into someone who demands respect, someone who knows their value. If she wants to come back into your life, she'll have to meet you at this new level. However, this doesn't mean you're obligated to let her back in. Take the time to reflect. Consider whether her return aligns with the new direction of your life. Has she grown as well? Can she match your energy and effort? If the answer is no, it might be better to keep moving forward without looking back. This isn't about revenge or power for its own sake. It's about setting a standard for how you allow others to treat you. By maintaining your composure and staying true to your principles, you demonstrate the strength and maturity you've cultivated. Ultimately, the decision lies with you. If she's willing to make an effort and shows genuine growth, you can evaluate whether it's worth exploring a new chapter together. But if she can't match your level of growth and commitment, you've already proven to yourself that you're capable of thriving without her. And that, in itself, is the ultimate victory. Number 9, live with purpose and discover your mission. A man who knows his purpose exudes a magnetic energy. Purpose isn't just a hobby or a career. It's the guiding force that shapes your decisions, actions, and outlook on life. Women are inherently drawn to men who are driven, focused, and passionate about something greater than themselves. If your energy is solely directed toward her, it signals a void in your personal direction, a lack of something deeper that fuels your life. Finding your purpose requires introspection. What excites you? What challenges you to grow? Your mission could be rooted in your career, a creative passion, a commitment to personal development, or even contributing to a cause that aligns with your values. When you immerse yourself in a mission that ignites your soul, you begin to radiate confidence, ambition, and determination. Living with purpose transforms your daily life. Your time becomes precious, your energy focused, and your distractions minimized. You no longer chase things that don't matter. And trust me, this shift doesn't go unnoticed. The woman who left you will start to see a man she didn't fully understand before. A man who is building something extraordinary. Purpose-driven men are attractive because they embody growth, vision, and resilience. They aren't swayed by temporary setbacks or relationships that no longer serve them. They inspire others by showing that life is about progress, not perfection. This evolution often makes the people around them reconsider their own paths. And in your ex's case, it may lead her to regret walking away from someone with such clear direction. Dedicate time every day to your mission. Whether it's an hour spent honing a skill, planning the next steps in your career, or working toward a long-term goal, let your purpose drive you. Over time, this will transform not just how others perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. When you align with your purpose, relationships, success, and personal fulfillment tend to fall into place naturally, as they become byproducts of a life lived with intention. Number 10, build a legacy. Think beyond relationships. Relationships are a significant part of life, but they're not the ultimate goal. To truly elevate yourself, you need to think beyond fleeting connections and focus on what will endure long after you're gone. Ask yourself, what kind of legacy am I building? Building a legacy means contributing something meaningful to the world. This could take many forms: a thriving business, a personal brand that inspires others, art that transcends time, or even a commitment to improving your community. A legacy isn't about impressing others. It's about leaving behind something that reflects your values, vision, and determination to make an impact. When you begin to focus on your legacy, your priorities shift. Petty concerns, including the heartbreak of a breakup, start to pale in comparison to the bigger picture. You become someone who's not merely living day to day, but actively working toward creating something significant. This mindset is not only powerful, but incredibly attractive. People are drawn to those who dream big, think boldly, and act with purpose. For your ex, seeing you build a legacy forces her to confront the reality of who you've become. You're no longer preoccupied with regaining her attention. Instead, you're focused on creating a life of value, meaning, and achievement. This realization often triggers a sense of regret, not because of manipulation, but because she's witnessing a transformation she may no longer be a part of. Start setting long-term goals that align with the legacy you want to leave behind. Think about the kind of impact you wish to have, not just in your personal life, but on the world around you. Are you building a business that will thrive for decades? Crafting a body of work that will inspire future generations? Making a difference in the lives of others through mentorship or advocacy? When you dedicate yourself to a larger mission, you become more than just a man. You become a leader, a visionary, and a source of inspiration. This transcends the confines of any single relationship, shifting your focus to what truly matters. And when you embrace this mindset, You're not only building a legacy, you're building a life that no one can ever take away from you. Number 11. Embrace your freedom. Unleash your potential. Freedom is a gift, yet society often conditions men to undervalue it. There's immense pressure to settle down, commit, and conform to predefined roles, many of which may not align with who you truly are. But right now, you're in a unique position. You're free. Free from expectations, free from compromises, and free to rediscover yourself. This is not a loss, it's a liberation. When you embrace your freedom, you unlock a part of yourself that may have been dormant. Breakups often feel like chains being broken, revealing a boundless horizon of opportunities. This is your chance to redefine your identity, your desires, and the life you want to lead. Stop seeing this period as a void and start viewing it as a blank canvas. Freedom allows you to dive into self-discovery. What passions have you sidelined? What dreams have you deferred? Now is the time to rekindle them. Explore what excites you, whether it's pursuing creative ventures, diving into physical challenges, or simply taking the time to reflect on what you want out of life. Travel to places you've always dreamed of, and let new cultures broaden your perspective. Take risks that once seemed daunting, whether it's switching careers, starting a business, or learning a skill you've always admired. Each step forward strengthens your independence, reminding you that your life doesn't have to fit anyone else's expectations. This newfound freedom is also magnetic. It shifts how others see you, especially your ex. When she witnesses you thriving, untethered and unapologetic, it forces her to confront her own decisions. Freedom, after all, is powerful. It symbolizes strength, self-reliance, and the ability to adapt, a combination that is undeniably attractive. The beauty of freedom lies in its transformative nature. It's not just about doing what you want. It's about evolving into someone you've always aspired to be. It's about stepping out of the shadow of compromise and into the light of self-empowerment. By living on your terms, you show the world and yourself that your value isn't tied to anyone else's approval or presence. Freedom isn't just an escape. It's an opportunity to grow, to challenge yourself, and to thrive in ways you never thought possible. So, seize it. Reclaim your time, energy, and aspirations. And as you soar higher, you'll see that this freedom isn't just about moving on, it's about moving up. Number 12. Be unapologetically you. The ultimate transformation, the most powerful act of self-reclamation is to be unapologetically you. To own your story, flaws and all. Stop striving to meet the expectations of others, whether it's her, society, or anyone else. Your power lies in your authenticity and embracing the real, unfiltered version of yourself. When you stop trying to fit into someone else's mold, you radiate confidence. Confidence that says, "This is who I am, take it or leave it." This kind of energy is magnetic. It draws people in, not because you've changed into someone else, but because you've embraced your truth. By being fully and authentically yourself, you demonstrate that you value who you are and refuse to settle for anything less than someone who appreciates you entirely. Own your journey, the triumphs and the struggles. Those challenges you've faced, the mistakes you've made, and the lessons you've learned, they're all part of what makes you unique. Take pride in that. You're not here to apologize for who you are, what you've endured, or what you aspire to achieve. Instead, you stand tall, showing the world that you're proud of the man you've become. When she sees this transformation, when she realizes that you've stopped chasing, stopped pretending, and stopped apologizing, it'll hit her hard. Not because you've changed to win her back, but because you've grown into the best version of yourself. Someone confident, strong, and entirely at peace with who they are. Here's the beauty of this journey. By the time you've embraced yourself fully, you may no longer want her back. You've evolved past the need for external validation. You'll attract people who see your worth and value your authenticity, or perhaps you'll find a deeper contentment in standing on your own. Either way, you win. This isn't just about making her regret losing you. It's about reclaiming your power and rewriting your narrative. It's about finding happiness and fulfillment on your own terms, knowing that you are enough just as you are. As you continue this journey, remember that your growth inspires others too. If this message resonated with you, consider joining the Invincible Within community. Subscribe to the channel for more insights on personal transformation and empowerment. Leave a comment saying, "I'm deserving," to affirm your commitment to growth. Like this video and share it with friends who might need the same encouragement. Together, let's build a movement of unstoppable men who thrive, inspire, and lead authentically. Your story is yours to own. Your life is yours to create. Stay unapologetically you, and watch how the world shifts in your favor.